Hey folks, we are coming to you from San Diego, going to SeaWorld. We are here for the second day of the Seven Seas Food Festival, and we're going to check it out. Maybe do some comparing to how uh, how Disney does their food festivals, like with Food and Wine and Lunar New Year, um, and see how it goes. And this is my first time at SeaWorld here in San Diego, and it's my second time ever at a SeaWorld park. The first time I've been to was back in 1997, where I went to SeaWorld. I believe it was in Ohio. It's no longer there, but yeah, I was about like 6 or 7 years old when I was in a SeaWorld park. So it's going to be great. Weather seems it's going to be a beautiful day, clear blue skies, and let's go see what this is all about. Okay, so we are officially in the park right now. We just got through security. So simple.
Simple.
Very easy. It's just like how Walt Disney World, where you just walk the through
Metal
the
detector.
metal detectors, and if the scan goes off, they check your bags, or if you have to empty something out of your pockets. So simple. As I said, Walt Disney World does it. Universal does the conveyor belt system, where you put your bags, on the conveyor belt. It go, you walk through the metal detector. Disneyland, I love you. You're the OG park, but you really need to update your security measures, because I know you want to keep everybody safe. We do want to keep everybody safe, but the process of how uh, things are done and how long it takes, especially with the resort expanding and growing, you definitely might want to consider updating uh, the security checkpoints for sure, because this was easy as pie. So now we're gonna try to find where we can get our passes for the food festival. Abby hasn't been here in a long time, and as I said, I've never been here. So we're just gonna kind of take the day for what
We're
it is,
newbies.
and just kind of like stroll along and see where the day takes us. So there's the signage for the Seven Seas Festival. Food on there looks pretty good. We'll see how it goes. As we were passing by, we passed a mimosa bar. I told Abby, I was like, forget the bar, you had me at mimosa. I love me a good mimosa.
Mhm.
And they have like carnival style games here. You could win like animals, which is pretty cool. You know what this actually kind of reminds me of? As I said, I haven't been to a SeaWorld in a long time. It gives off like a little bit like a Castaway Key vibe. Like has like that Islander music, and you have like little stalls and shops. It does. It kind of gives off. I mean, of course, nothing beats Castaway Key, but it gives off that vibe. And as Abby said, they have a stage there for entertainment purposes. Let's see. Abby's on a mission. She's trying to figure out where we go for these passes. And then we got more merch over here. I might get something just to commemorate the fact that I was here on the weekend. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's very soft, very light. How much is that? $44.99. Not bad. Like that's about normal pricing. Oh, they got it in a t-shirt. The only problem with this is it might be sweat wicking, but I'm Italian. I have a lot of hair. I sweat, so I prefer to wear darker colors. This is a very like light minty green. I don't know how that would turn out for me. It would not be pretty, folks. So I guess this is the entranceway for the Sky Tower. All the way up there. Awesome. Yes, we're just kind of sitting back, chilling. Just, again, trying to figure out where to get the pass. As I said, it's going to be kind of a, you know, kind of slow, kind of take our time kind of day. In no rush. The park opened at 10 a.m. Closes at 8 p.m. So we got plenty of time. We got the whole day. And as I said, clear blue skies and sunshine. Okay, so we have a little update, Abby Fondot, that we have to go to guest services for the food pass for the festival. Although there is signage around saying to get it at any of the food stalls, the food booths. But apparently that's not the case. We got to go to customer service. So we'll see how it goes. Someone was saying that it might be because it's the opening weekend, so they may be kind of like fleshing things out and getting it set up still. Um, Not a major hiccup. But I just wanted to just throw that out there that if you're coming to SeaWorld or you're here at SeaWorld, depending on when they get everything situated, you might have to go to customer service for that food pass. Okay, so we finally got our food passes, or I guess the card thing. They had no lanyard, so oh well, it is what it is. So we're gonna start over here on the one side of the park with the Philippines and Korea. So we'll see what kind of food they have, try them out, and review it for you. So as we use this pass, they do hole punchers, and we have 15 because we bought the 15 pass. They have the 10 card or the 15, but the 15 is best value. The 10 is $70, the 15 is 85. I got the Korean fried chicken and Abby got the rice. And as you can see, one is 12, the other is 11. So you can kind of see already that if you spend your cards right, you can get a good value with this card. This is only one booth. We still got many booths to check out, and we still have 13 uh, punches to do. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see what kind of value that this goes, because we have to think too. This is going to be in comparison to like the Food and Wine Sip and Savor Pass at Disneyland and for Lunar New Year. So it should be quite interesting. Okay, so we ended up getting the Korean fried chicken. Again, was $12, and the kimchi fried rice, which was 11. So basically over $20 for these two things alone. And again, the food pass was $85. And as I said, we're going to a lot more other booths and a lot more food to try. So we're definitely getting our money's worth. So let's see how this goes. All right, folks. So here we go. We're going to try I guess you could just pick them up, I guess. So the thing with this is they just put all the aioli like on one piece in the front. But let's see. Not bad. Um, Chicken's moist, which is surprising because it looks dry. The aioli sauce is good. Okay, that one's a little bit dry. Would I actually pay $12 for this? Not on your life. Um, I give it 1.5 yum. Um, It's okay. It has flavor, but nothing spectacular. And again, I wouldn't spend um, $12 on that. And then for the kimchi fried rice, um, not a whole lot of flavor going on there. I mean, it's rice. It's good. Um, 1.5 yum as well. Like, it's okay, but again, and that was $11. So thank God for that food pass, because if I had to just spend like straight $12 and $11 on this, I'd be quite disappointed.
Okay, I'll try the chicken first. I'm not gonna get the front piece because I don't want that much stuff on it. It's really good. The piece I got wasn't dry, so I think that's what gave me a better experience with it. The sauce isn't too spicy, which is good because I don't like spice. So, but you would think since it's a Korean booth, it would be spicy, but I guess not. I give it 3 yums.
All right, you're the rice queen.
I know. So let's see this rice. I was a little hesitant on the rice because, like I said, I'm baby spice, but and it has kimchi, so we'll see.
I don't taste the spice though.
Mm, it's okay. Mm, there's a little kick in the end of the kimchi, but overall, not that great. I give it 1 yum. It's rice, but like I said, not too much flavor. It's kind of deceiving. So,
Yeah. So on a okay start,
mm,
but we'll see how other food booths taste as
yeah.
we keep going. So we stopped at the Philippine booth. We got the pork belly with the rice. We got the what's this thing called again?
Chicken pancit.
Chicken pancet, and then we got what I just call the noodles.
Oh no, that one is the taron. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
That's the chicken pancit.
Chicken pancet is the noodles. This is the
Taron.
toron. So and that's why again I need Abby's assistant with these because I still don't know these dishes yet. So
But I'm Filipino bias.
yes. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the pork belly and the rice. That was the one I actually wanted to try. So get some rice, get some pork belly, got some scallions there. There's just no flavor to this.
Really?
It's dry. I don't taste anything. And I love pork belly.
Me too. No?
It's like, it's not bad, but it's not bad because there's no flavor. Like, if it had a bad flavor, I could say it tasted bad, but it doesn't taste like anything.
Mm.
It's 1 yum for me. Yeah, that's disappointing.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. I've tried authentic pork sisig, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't taken the Italiano to try authentic one, so mm. Yeah, you're right. There's usually supposed to be more flavor to it, and the pork belly is just very bland. Um, and the reason why we have a lot of rice is because with usually our proteins or our main dishes have so much flavor. You kind of dilute it with the rice, but now it's
You
just
actually didn't even need the rice for
yeah,
this dish because it's like no flavor on top of no flavor.
yeah. But it's not an ultimate yet. I will give it one yum as well.
Yep.
Now, this is the Italiano's favorite. He's had authentic pancit before, so
Yes, so I should definitely know the flavor. And we needed a fork for this. And one of the devices, the forks are stuck.
Mhm.
So we had to go look for another one. All right, here we go. Okay, this is good.
Yeah.
Okay, this has flavor. Yeah, this is good. I give this 3 yums. Yeah.
As good as my mom's. No, just kidding.
No, I think your mom's is better. Mom's has more flavor, but at least this has flavor.
Okay.
But I give it 3 yums.
Okay. Me, I'm gonna actually squeeze the lemon on top because I love my pancit with a lot of lemon or calamansi. So I'm squeezing it on top. It's good. It does have the regular pancit flavor. But I have to agree with my mom. I do love, with Italiano, that my mom's does have a little bit more flavor. So I'll give it 3 yums as well.
So, mom's, yours is a 5.
And then last but not least, of course, we end with dessert. So for those that don't know, aturon is kind of like an egg roll, but it has banana and jackfruit. So you want to try
I'll
first?
go first.
Yeah. I think you need to eat more
Yeah.
inside.
Mm. The ingredients inside is spot on. I wish the pastry would have been a little bit more softer.
Mm.
But that flavor is bursting on the inside. I give it 3 yums. It would have been 4 had the pastry just been a little bit more softer.
Okay. I'm a sucker for sweets. And the birds coming. Sorry, guys. SeaWorld is not my friend. There's too many birds here. Okay. Mm. Very good. I like it. Very authentic to Don. But I have had better. But I do give it 4 yums.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, that part was softer. I think just because of the ends, I got the
I
end
think
part.
you got the end. That's why.
I'll be a little bit more fair. I'll go 3.5 yums. So the pancetta
Sunset.
was the best thing I think out of the 2. The turon, very good. Actually, I think that was the best out of all 3. And that pork belly was a major disappointment. I'm sorry. And how much were all these?
So, let's see. So the pork belly was $13. The noodles were $12, and the turon was $9.
So $34.
Mm. And which is really weird because back at home, I complained when the turon went up to $2.
So $34 for these three, plus um, add another 11. That's 45, and then $55 in the amount of these 5 dishes that we had. We're only $30 away, which probably by the next booth will actually make up the difference of what was spent for that food pass. As I said, I'm glad we got the food pass, because if I actually had to spend just straight up cash for this stuff, like once we make our money's worth out of the food, it would be worth it. But yeah, to just keep spending on these booths, straight up cash, so far, not worth it.
Yeah.
Not for the quantity and the quality. The prices should be cut in half. So we ended up getting an alcoholic beverage. It's a ube margarita.
Yes.
And so alcohol is included with the pass. However, it was supposed to be in a little kind of little shot
Sample.
glass. But the employee, I guess, made a mistake. But they were willing to give it to us for the pass. So technically, this in particular was not supposed to be part of it. But alcohol in general is part of it. But I'm glad that he was very nice to do it, because this drink is $16.
Yes.
So always a good time to get basically kind of a free drink out of it. That's awesome. Ooh. I definitely could use a straw, because
Tahini rim.
because I hate salt around the rim.
Oh.
I hate that. So the drink itself is good. I just need a straw, because I could do sugar around the rim. I can't do salt. I hate salt on alcoholic beverages.
Okay. Woo. That's some strong tequila. But I don't taste the ube flavor.
No, I was just going to say, even though the very little I got, I didn't taste ube.
No. Which is disappointing, because it's in the area with the Philippines, so ube is a very big dessert thing in the Philippines, and you would say the ube flavor, you should taste the ube, but I don't really
It
taste it.
basically tastes just like colored tequila. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Ooh. What do you give it?
2 yums.
2 yums?
Yeah.
I only give it 1 yum. Because very deceiving.
Yeah.
I was expecting ube.
Yeah.
So 1 yum.
I give it 2 just because it's a margarita. You know, it's always good. But I mean, for what it, yeah, I guess I could see your point. Like I give it 2 yums for it being a margarita. I give it 1 yum because of what the kind of margarita it shows.
Yeah, it showcased an ube margarita and no ube taste.
I taste more salt than anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
They really were heavy on the tahini rim. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say because if I finish that, I don't know how long this vlog would be.
Oh, a bird's coming.
Yeah,
So,
the birds, when they see something fall on the ground, they automatically think it's food.
Yes.
They'll just like beeline for it.
So yeah.
But yeah, so everything is so far just mediocre. It's meh. It's okay.
I don't know if it's because it's the first weekend. It seems like operations is not ready for it, because I even went to when I got this drink, a cast member, I guess, started her shift, and she's like, "Oh, we have the punch cards now." It's like,
shouldn't you have been like informed on that?
Yeah,
so,
same thing with.
But again, that may not be the team member's fault. Again,
No.
It all starts with management.
Yes, so when I was buying it in guest services, the guy even had questions on like what are they supposed to do when they sell it to me. He asked the I guess the one in charge in the back. He's like, just scan it and then give it to them. But yeah, so it is the second day of operation, so it is what
Yeah,
it is, I
yeah.
guess.
I would never do this, folks, but I think it'd be interesting if we just took the pass, just went around and say, "Hey, yeah, whoever has this pass gets free alcohol for the whole entire day." If they were to give it to us, that'd be sad. But no, we're not going to do that, and don't do that, folks. That's
Yeah.
it was just a little Italiano sarcastic joke.
Yes. But overall, it is a little confusing on how to find the booths. Like their map is a nice general like picture of the park, but doesn't really have.
Like the designated locations of where these booths are.
So yeah, it's very new to us how to do this versus like Disney's Food and Wine. Like I can go boom boom boom. This one I'm a little lost. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna keep on trucking along, and we're gonna take you for the ride. Okay, so while we're going around the park, trying the different foods at the booth and everything, just have to stop and admire the aesthetics of the park. I love this little this jellyfish area because it reminds me of the jumping jellyfish at DCA and also the Seas with Nemo and Friends at Epcot. And then over here we have a roller coaster. I believe it's the Electric Eel, and I remember seeing the height restrictions at the front of the park, and this roller coaster is the highest tier for the height indicator. You have to be 54 inches or taller to ride, and I think it was just running. I think a car just passed by a few minutes ago. I'm not 100% sure. It was running earlier, but we'll check it out. We'll see. Get our feel. We do have the quick queue for several to use for the rides, so we'll see what we're feeling. And definitely looks like an intense coaster. I see I think a corkscrew at the top, a loop. Um, Looks quite interesting. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. And there's more stuff to see, more stuff to do, rides, more food. Just another great day here at SeaWorld San Diego. So we're having some fun walking through the park. As you can see, like the rides behind us, we noticed that they're all basically the same color scheme.
Blue.
They're blue. It's just like of all the rides, like the roller coasters and everything. Like they don't care about presentation. They're just like slap the same color on. We're good to go. We have more paint. Let's just use it and call it a day.
Right?
They don't
Because I
care.
keep thinking one's closed but one's open, and he's like, I think that's that one that's open that's closed.
Yeah. So they're just like, in the words of Merriweather from Sleeping Beauty, make it blue.
Make it all blue.
Okay, so we stopped at the France
France.
booth. So we got the charcuterie board, which is actually kind of lengthy. It kind of has different meats, has ham, salami, different cheese, and grapes. Then we got, of course, the creme brulee. Even though it's theme park creme brulee, it's probably not going to be like the all-time best, but thought we'd give it a go. And you can't go wrong with macarons. So let's give it a go. Okay, so we're going to start off with the charcuterie board. Again, simple meat, cheese, fruit platter. So you got the ham. Good. I love salami. Can't go wrong with salami. And then
I think that's a brie, huh?
I think so. And we have brie cheese. Very smooth, very creamy. Um, Mozzarella. I think this is mozzarella. Or as Americans say it, mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
But if you're Italian, it's mozzarella. Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's simple. It's just meat, cheese, and fruit. But sometimes that's all you need. I don't know, call me an Italian bias. I give it 5 out of 5, honestly.
My turn. Whenever I eat a charcuterie board, I feel like ratatouille. Okay. Good. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I do need though?
What do you need?
I would want it with some crackers.
Crackers. Yeah. It is a real charcuterie board when you add the crackers with it.
Then of course, the grape. All in all, a good charcuterie board. It is um, quite a bit of meat and cheeses for theme park charcuterie, and it was $11. So I give it 4 out of 5.
Yep. So 4 yums, 5 yums. Again, yes, it was $11. You could probably go to the store, go to the deli, get a whole pond of it for half that price. But for theme park food and for being like a small charcuterie board, I mean, you get quite a decent amount, and it's very fresh. And actually, Abby pointed something out to me that when we were waiting for it, that the team member was actually making the dish on order. So he was
Yes.
pulling all the ingredients out and setting up the dishes. They are not pre-made, nor do they have somebody else doing it.
So he runs the cashier, takes our order, and then takes every single order and plates every single dish made to order. So that's I'm not sure if that's going to be operationally great for them
it's very time
because
consuming.
yeah,
Because we had several people behind us
hmm
waiting to even just put in an order,
yeah,
not even waiting for the food to get made.
yeah. So like Disney, they have people in the back just plating the foods and then it coming out. But also the downfall in that is sometimes you will be able to taste when the food's been sitting out for Disney
True.
versus this is very fresh.
Yes, which I do love how the operations they have, but I think they need like 1 or 2 other people
To help
to help out, not just have one person per station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the charcuterie board.
Okay. Now we're gonna move into the creme
My
brulee,
favorite.
and also my favorite. So we are creme brulee connoisseurs. So we know a good creme brulee. I could already tell you already that it's a little bit overdone, and how you can tell is when the custard on the inside. Whoop! Let me get that here. Okay. All right, go. When the custard on the inside is very thick and gelatinous, that means it's overdone. You want it more like a pudding.
Yes.
Mm. However, the flavor is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did caramelize. They tried to caramelize.
They tried
the
to
top.
caramelize. Certain parts of it is caramelized. Other parts, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate the effort.
Yes.
But the flavor is there.
Especially for a theme park.
So yeah, I'm again A for effort, for it. But I have to say the flavor of it is spot on. I give that actually 5 out of 5 yums as well. France actually really impressed me.
Okay, my turn. I love creme brulee, and like he said, that it is a little thicker, so you can tell it is a little overcooked. But we'll see. That is good though. I'm gonna take another bite just to confirm.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I did 2 bites.
Maybe one more. Good measure.
Okay, fine. Then it's 3 for 3 then.
Really good.
For theme park,
Mm-hmm.
that's really good.
I have to give it 5 yums.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so this is promising.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go.
Go France.
So you pick a macaron and I'll pick one, and then we'll both try one
So
together.
see, there's 3 different color macarons.
I'm guessing chocolate, raspberry, and lemon.
I would think lemon.
Yeah,
You think?
I think lemon.
Okay. I want strawberry.
Okay, or that might be raspberry.
Oh, well, it might be raspberry.
Let's see. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, very soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's lemon. Oh, that's really good.
It's very good.
That's really good.
Let me take a bite of yours.
Oh, that's really
Just to
good.
confirm.
What was yours? That's raspberry. Yeah.
Oh, I like the lemon.
Lemon's really good. It's not overpowering, but you can taste it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. I'm a sweets person.
I mean, I'm not a big chocolate guy, but okay. The chocolate's like my least out of the favorite out of 3. I like then the raspberry, the lemon. I think is the best.
Yes. But
Yeah.
altogether, what do you give it?
Altogether as a whole, 5 out of 5 for me. The whole thing for me was 5 out of 5 yums.
Yes. Me too. 5 out of 5.
So France,
Good job.
great job.
We did not try anything really like the other main
Yeah.
dishes.
So we don't really know how some of the other stuff, but the stuff that we did try,
Very
kudos. Okay, so we stopped by Spain and we got the grilled lamb chop. We wanted to try the puff pastry. It was in the booklet, but when Abby went over, it wasn't on the menu.
Yeah.
So that was quite interesting. So I don't know if that was a typo, or if they ended up moving it someplace else. So we'll see as we keep going. But anyway, yeah, we got the grilled lamb chop from Spain. I do love a good lamb chop. Now, I don't know how I feel about a theme park lamb chop, but let's see. The lamb's actually cooked decent. I like it a little bit more rare, but it's tender, it's juicy. There is flavor, but I feel like the flavor is kind of weird.
What do you mean?
The sauce with the I guess the parsley. I don't know. It just has like a weird kind of taste to it.
Yeah.
Because you have to think, lamb eats a lot of grass, so you basically taste what they're eating. I know that sounds kind of gross and morbid, but it's true. But when you add parsley and like a tomato kind of paste to it, on top of an already earthy kind of meat, I think it's just
Too much earth?
Yeah, too much earth. I would have rather just like some salt, pepper, just basic seasoning. I didn't need all the extra. The lamb itself is really good. I give it 2.5 yums.
Okay. Here we go. Was it spicy?
No, I don't think it's spicy.
No? Okay. Yeah. The lamb's cooked good. Whatever's on top of it,
Yeah,
yuck.
yeah. The flavor of it is like
I'll swallow.
just
No. Yuck for me.
how many yucks?
Huh? How many yucks?
How many yucks?
Just 1 yuck. Because the lamb is good.
That's why I give it 2 yums. Is
The
just
lamb
because
is
of the
good.
lamb.
Maybe if you wiped all the other shit off of it, stuff off,
Okay.
then it would be okay. But adding all that stuff in it
Yeah.
made it a yuck for me.
Yeah.
So why are you giving it back to me?
I'm just moving it aside. I don't,
So yeah,
I have to say, out of everything, I thought the pork belly was bad. I at least can eat the pork belly because it had no taste. This has too much taste.
too much going on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I need water.
I need something to wash it. The taste is like still like lingering on in my mouth.
Because I swallowed.
And they put too much parsley. And honestly, it's almost like it got kind of like crossed with like something fishy.
Oh god. Well, the booth does have like octopus dishes and
Yeah. Like you can kind of taste like the fishiness, like the aftertaste in the lamb. So it kind of has a little bit of a dare I say it, like a little bit of a Baducci flavor,
so no.
and not a good way.
Ooh. They agree. It's yuck. You keep staring at it.
I can't like. I see. I think they put too much like parsley, and then this tomatoey paste kind of stuff. I don't.
So,
You know what to do? Wash it down with some creme brulee.
yes.
We need like something like. Yeah.
Mm.
When in doubt, turn to the creme brulee.
Luckily, the booth is right next to the Spain booth.
Yeah, that's probably why. Get your lamb from Spain, wash it down with France.
Oh man, that would kind of made me tear up.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm kind of changed. The more the flavor is like lingering and not in a good way. I'm actually reducing it down. Yeah, I changed my. That's a yuck for me. One yuck. Yeah.
Oh, you.
Yeah. I can't get like the taste. I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt of the lamb, but I think it's not forgiving enough to keep it at 2 yums. So it gets reduced down to 1 yuck. Yeah.
Ah, Italy.
All right, folks. This is the margarita pizza at the Italy booth.
It's big.
It's more like of I guess, a margarita lasagna or cake, if you will. Like it's pretty thick. I don't know, folks. I have to be honest with you. I know you can't go by looks, but this looks kind of disgusting. I have to say it.
Yeah.
Kind of a blasphemy coming from an Italian, but I don't know. We'll try it.
We'll
but
see.
Yeah,
But we were at the Italy booth. We wanted to get the meatballs, but they already sold out of them, and it's only 1:30.
crazy. Okay, folks. So here's another angle of this pizza. I think that's too much dough. Like I don't know. Okay, so it's basically the top part is pizza, on like a loaf of bread.
Oh.
It actually has the texture of a loaf of bread. I don't like that. Oh
No?
the sauce actually tastes kind of sour.
Oh, really?
I don't care for it. The cheese is coagulated. It's not even melted.
I cut a piece into it.
I give it 1 yuck.
Here we go.
I don't like it.
No. I give it 1 yuck as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Italy.
Yeah. Italy, you failed a true Italiano. Shame. Okay, so we just came from the SoCal booth. We wanted to try the cherry Coke rib and mac, but they actually ran out of ingredients. So
They ran out of the short ribs.
They ran out of the short ribs, and I guess what are they substituting something for the mac and cheese?
I think you can. I don't know what kind of meat you can get on it.
Okay, so and at the Italy booth, they ran out of the meatballs, and it's only a little after 1:30, and they just opened up the booths
At 11.
at 11. And I have to say, folks, it's not Disneyland here. It's not crowded. There's not a whole lot of people here. So I feel like that it's not due to, it's not due because of running
Demand.
out, because of the demand. I feel like that they're just unprepared. They're not prepared of having all this ready, and someone miscalculated the portion quality. And so for it being day 2, and you're running out of ingredients 2.5 hours into the day, yeah, sorry, not good. I know a lot of people give Disney flack and what have you, but you have to look at these other parks and what they could be doing to get things better for themselves. Because as we talk about it all the time, these parks have to fend for themselves. It's competition. It's a dog eat dog world out there, and yeah, so far it's okay, but we'll just keep going and see what else we can find. Okay, we got to talk about a few things here. So this has been the 3rd booth that has run out of the food that it's selling. We wanted to try the cheese bread. I don't know how to pronounce the actual term of like what it's called.
From Brazil.
From Brazil. Brazilian cheese bread, we'll say. But they ran out of it, just like how Italy ran out of the meatballs and how SoCal ran out of the
short ribs.
The short ribs. So it's like, that's kind of disappointing to say the least, because
it's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. They start opening the booths at 11, and it's not that crowded here. So I just feel like that they're just kind of unorganized. That's the word I think is best to describe it. But on top of that, I wanted to try the chimichurri steak, and it comes with onions and everything. Now, how much was this?
It is $13.
Okay, $13. Now, I have to tell you, folks, now it could have a lot of flavor. It may taste good, but I'm just going just with the presentation alone. That, $13. It looks like something I ate and lost. So, yeah. All right, let's try this. Okay, I could already tell you.
Overcooked.
It is cremated. I'm not eating that piece. I'm going to try the middle part. Seems like it's a little bit tender. The flavor's good. The chimichurri's good. It's just the steak is overcooked. They overcooked the steak. It is very chewy. Almost like kind of like chewing on a shoe.
No.
Like that leather.
Like a beef jerky?
No, not that overcooked,
Okay.
but Um, I'll give it one yum. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And I love Brazilian barbecue too. I just struggle to bite into that thing.
Hmm.
The flavor is good. The meat's too hard, too overcooked. I like my steak medium rare, so
I like my meat mooing as rare as you can get it. Of course, I don't expect them to do that in the theme parks, obviously, but like, yeah, it is way overcooked.
and I will give it one yum.
They kept the cow in the incinerator too long.
Yes, they did. And unfortunately, I guess they're not paying attention to who orders what in this booth. So there were two people ahead of me, and I got mine first. They just handed it to me, and the other two guys are still waiting. So
No, watch them get the good ones. We actually got theirs. No, but yeah. So again, it's just this unorganized, not kind of like not planned out kind of. I think if they were to plan it out
like
and
they don't have
organize,
enough employees running it, or I don't know what it is.
yeah, whatever they're doing, they need to actually fix it a little bit because it's a little bit of a loose cog in the system, if you will. Okay, literally, this is the fourth booth that we attempted to try to get something at, and the item that we're trying to get is yet again sold out. And they have only had the booths open for a few hours. And again, this is the fourth booth. And let me tell you, this isn't just our experience. That we have friends who were telling us about this before we came to say that SeaWorld is kind of notorious for their kind of lack of standard operations. So SeaWorld definitely needs to step up their game when it comes time to this, because I could see like if it was closer to like the end of the day and you start to run out of things, I get it, but it's only in the afternoon. You still have the rest of the day to go. And for four booths to run out of food, when again, if you look, the park is not that busy. It's not that busy at all. So it's, I don't know. But whatever they do, if they want to keep up with the demand of their competitors, they need to work a little more harder on it. And I'm sorry for all the people that say that Disney is stingy and Disney is cheap and Disney's unorganized and they run out of stuff. At least Disney runs out of stuff because of the demand for it, not because they don't necessarily have it and the park is three-quarters empty. Sorry, that's kind of sad on SeaWorld's part. So, kind of disappointing. Had to do a little bit of a rant there, but just reporting it of how it is. So, we're going to take a little breather from the food offerings because we're kind of like wasting time with it because we're waiting in line just to be told that, food items are sold out. So we're going to try to maybe see some shows, do some rides. We
Yes.
we do have the quick queue, so that'll help us to get on things a little faster. So and then we'll see how that goes with the operations for the rides and shows as well. So we just got off of two rides. We rode Manta and Shipwreck Rapids. And well, let me start off with Manta. I have to say it's not a huge coaster, but it definitely packs a punch, for
You get some
sure.
airtime.
Yeah, you do, and it has a launch, which is kind of themed actually, because it starts you off as if you're like underwater in a tank, and then it blasts you off um, outside onto the track itself. So I thought that was kind of cool. Um, yeah, some little intense moments, nothing too drastic, but then again, I am a coaster guy. I
That was a little intense for me. Oh, the bird.
Yeah, so little intense for Abby, but then we went on Shipwreck Rapids. I was actually very impressed with that because there are no drops, there's no waterfalls, but you get
You
wet,
get wet.
you get soaked. And I love how a ride that simple can still do the job. I find that very impressive. Um, but the other genius thing that they do is they have basically people dryers.
Yeah.
You pay $6 to get yourself all dry, and it lasts pretty long.
Yeah.
Ours didn't shut off; it just kept on going. We wanted to test it out, and I have to say, we're not super dry, but it definitely does the trick. Um, Actually, as I said, I find that kind of genius, and I really wish that Disney would capitalize on that, because if a lot of people don't go on water rides because they don't want to be wet all day, that's definitely enticing to get people on those rides. And also, you charge $6, per time. Disney's, investing in that. So, Disney, if you're listening, you might want to consider that.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that.
You know what? When it twists you at the top, I noticed it like does it very slowly. It's not really fast where it like takes seconds. It rolls you, so you're kind of like upside down for like a few seconds.
I know.
That's a pretty steep coaster. Okay, so we're going into the penguin encounter.
Yes.
Highly specialized birds from a hostile but beautiful environment.
I like these kind of birds.
Because they don't fly?
And they're behind a glass.
Oh,
Oh, but the smell. Oof.
oh, okay.
Oof.
The many smells of SeaWorld, as our buddy OG calls it. Over here.
The penguins. Look like little torpedoes.
I do love penguins.
I do too.
Look at this little guy. He's just standing there chilling. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
I think that was wiggling his butt.
Yeah, you're right. They do kind of like remind you of like little torpedoes.
When they
These ones are big right here.
Oh yeah, those are the emperor penguins. Momo from Happy Feet.
Yes, I love those movies.
Momo. That thing's a big one.
He's a big daddy. He's like, oh, I'm coming. Thanks for noticing me.
Just
And then you have the ones like with the little pompadours.
yes, those are so cute too. Watch your step. There's the puffins.
Puffins are so cute. They're kind of big. I'm
Yeah.
used to like puffins being like kind of small. These are what? Tuft puffin, Atlantic puffin, common mure. Yes, there's Atlantic puffin, tuft puffin, and the common mure.
He's swimming.
Look at him kicking his little feet.
It's so cute. Until they're out of the glass.
Then you're like, get away from me.
Yes.
I'm fine as long as they don't go flapping and like flying all over the place.
Nope. As long as they're behind the glass or they're stuffed animatronics like the Tiki Room. Those are the only birds I like. Oh, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
There you go. The Disney afternoon ducks.
Yep.
The Disney afternoon ducks.
These ones are cute too because they're behind the net. Oh, they're that kind of penguin.
Is that a Magellan? What is that? Magellanic penguin? All right, folks. So we just got some regular, everyday SeaWorld theme park food. Ended up grabbing an extra nuggets and fries because I don't think it was going to be enough. We got 3 of those and 2 drinks. Came to almost $54. That's wild. Chicken nuggets and fries and 2 soft drinks for almost $54. As our good friend Mr. Webba said, they definitely add in an extra percentage at this park for some reason, because that is wild. But I did taste one of the nuggets. It's actually really good. I actually enjoy the nuggets and the fries. It's just the price on it is, I feel like it's a little bit price gouging, to be honest with you. But we're going to eat because we're starving, and we'll continue on our SeaWorld adventure.
all the sesame street in here, huh?
Yeah, that's what Ebba said. I think that's what he said. So we have the new jellyfish exhibit, or I think that's what it is, or experience, Jewels of the Sea. And it'll actually be opening 1 week from today, March 15th. So it'll definitely give us an excuse to come back, check it out, see what it's all about. Big jellyfish. Let's see. What do a jellyfish and a wayward spork have in common? Let's see. Plankton and plastic alike are carried by wave and current throughout our one world ocean. An ever-growing issue, plastic pollution threatens the health of marine life. So it gives you some facts of what plastic does to the ocean and the creatures that live in it. So we got the cherry Coke wings. We went back to try to see if they had the cherry Coke ribs
Short
and macs.
ribs, mac.
But
Again.
they said another 15 minutes. Well, it was 15 minutes 3 hours ago. So I don't know what's going on there. So we decided to try the wings. Again, cherry Coke flavor. We'll see. They're pretty plump. I mean, they're pretty decently sized.
Mm-hmm.
Regular price was $13.99. So yeah, but we got it with the food pass. So we'll see how this tastes. Okay, so again, here are the wings. They're decently portioned, sized. You know, not that hot though. Okay, you can definitely taste the cherry Coke. Chicken's cooked nicely. Problem is, it's cold. Chicken's not hot. Definitely a little zesty from the cherry Coke. I'd give it 2.5 yums. Wish it would have been hot.
Okay. I'm going to try it. Has a little bit of kick.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't taste the cherry Coke. The wing is kind of cold. Which what I was afraid of, because when I saw her pull it out of the little food warmer, then they're kind of like naked in a sense, and then she dumps it into the cherry Coke sauce. It's okay. I've had better wings. I give it 2 yums.
Yeah. I will say though, this is like one of the better flavored ones we've had thus far. So, okay, you hit that. So we finally got the Brazil cheesy bread. Um, they were available, so we ended up snagging it before we enter in to watch the Orca show. So we're going to do a quick review on it before we go take our seats. Okay, so there's four here altogether. So cheers. Mm. Um, I don't. The consistency is weird. The cheese almost has like a powdery taste to it. Maybe like a little bit of like a white cheddar, but um, I'll give it 1.5 yum. It's not disgusting, but a lot of this food just isn't that great. I'm telling you, I appreciate food and wine and Lunar New Year and Festival of the Arts, Festival of the Holidays, and Flower and Garden Festival, and the other food and wine done at Walt Disney World and Disneyland much more after trying the food at the festival here at SeaWorld.
So me, unfortunately, I've had actual Brazilian cheese bread. I can't say the actual name. I've tried and no. So this is very underwhelming. Yeah, it's like the cheese is more powdery. It's usually um, when you like break it open, you can see the cheese on the inside, like stretchy, like so. That's what I was picturing in my head and was
That's
hoping.
why I took a great big bite because I
I
thought
know
like it was
the
going to be
cheese
all
would be in the middle.
melty and ooey
Yeah,
gooey.
no. So I give it 1 yum, just because it is edible and it's okay, but
You
it
do have
wasn't
that cheese flavor. It's just not like
what you
a
were
lot.
expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, but not worth what it is. It's supposed to be. I think it is $11.
Crazy.
So yeah,
For
no.
4 powdery balls. That's
Yes.
what it is, folks.
Oh, it's cold.
We got our seats for the Orca show. Great seats. Kind of center, middle. See all the action. Should be starting in about 15 minutes or so. The last show of the day. And we wanted to catch seeing the Orca show because we're not exactly sure how long the orcas will be here. Because I believe that the company of SeaWorld said that once the orcas um, pass on, this set of these sets that they're no longer getting anymore.
Hmm.
They're still help them in the wild, like with the conservation of the ocean and stuff, but
But not
they're not
actually.
going to actually keep them here in the parks. So I thought we'd come out and see them, just in case. Oh, we got some movement down there.
It pops up for a little bit.
Yep, it popped up and went back down. Oh, there he goes. There he is.
The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth and beyond.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Nikki, and it's an honor to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's truly nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter gives you a better understanding of this amazing animal and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and Shuka here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking quick breaths of air at the surface of the water. You Even their eyes work to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. They're actually located in front of that patch, camouflaged from watching prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin. The dorsal fin is used for stabilizing them as they swim and regulating their body temperature. There's no muscle or bone, so sometimes it may hurt. The flippers on either side of their body are called pectoral flippers. Pectoral flippers are used for stopping and steering. There are 5 bony tips in them, just like a human hand.
The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Here comes Makani to demonstrate a similar movement and behavior. Antarctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. That's right. Fortunately, I do have some brave volunteers that have offered help to show you the power of a killer whale. So, my friends, are you ready? Awesome. Come on down here. So, you're going to be our seal. That's going to be your iceberg, and I suggest you hang on tight. Great job. Hang on tight. Everybody else, your job is to give them a big old round of applause. For those of you still dry up there, this is 55-degree salt water. So, first you're going to see the whale, and then you're going to see the wave. Are you ready? You ready? You sure? Alright, it's too late because here comes the whale. Making his way around the front of the habitat is Makani. Let's see what he got in store. There's the whale. Oh, I feel like we can do way better than that. Okay, well, good news is, you guys aren't going to be the only ones walking away wet from this. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at all these people over here. Oh, yeah. I think that's much better. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. Great job, you two. Yeah, because killer whales are found all over the world, it's no wonder they eat all types of prey, including other whales.
Oh.
Have you been riding in the wake of a boat or catching a wave? Orcas love to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks whenever they get the chance. Our whales here do it, just like the whales in British Columbia. And at this time, I would like to introduce you to two very special members of our pod. Please, everybody, give it up for Orchid and Keith. Now, Keith over here is known as our gentle giant, and Orchid was actually the first count born right here at SeaWorld San Diego 36 years ago, and is arguably the smartest member of our pod, as she knows over 300 behaviors and is adding to her repertoire every day. I hope today they've inspired you to conserve their wild counterparts.
If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Ursinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for Orchid Counter. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
So we just got out of Orca Encounter. Great show. It tells you like the fun facts of like how killer whales live in the wildlife and how SeaWorld helps preserve um, by collecting research and data to help killer whales um, in the wild and learn more about them and how they pretty much like cohabitat in nature.
Yes.
So it's really cool. And then they did a lot of tricks. They got a lot of people wet.
Yes.
Luckily, we weren't part of that. We
No.
were up at the very top. And yeah, it's a good time. I will say, though, I don't know if SeaWorld's trying to save on their electric bill or something, but they had all the lighting off trying to get out of the amphitheater. But yeah, now there's still a little bit of time left. We're going to get one more item that will complete our food cart, and then I think we're gonna call it a day. So let's go see what our last item will be. We're gonna try to see if we can get the mac and cheese. We've been trying all day.
Yes.
Don't know if they're gonna still have it. If not, Abby's gonna pick something else out, and then we'll get to getting. Okay, so Abby had to go with the pork bao bun. She had to settle because they were out of the cherry coke short rib mac and cheese.
So
They kept on saying, "Come back in 15 minutes. Come back in 15 minutes." But every time that that we were to come back, it was they were out of it. So we're gonna try the pork bao bun. Okay, so final dish of the night.
cherry coke pork belly bao bun.
Try saying that 3 times fast. Yeah, you go first, babe, because
I go first. I like bao buns, so let's see how it goes.
I actually like that.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have very strong taste of the cherry coke, though.
I'm okay with that, though.
Yeah. But
The meat's tender.
hmm
I love the pickled cucumber and
bao,
the bao. The bao is nice and soft,
yeah.
but it doesn't have that weird texture to it. I give it 4 yums.
I also give it 4 yums.
Yeah.
I actually liked it, so it's pretty good, actually.
Best way to end the night
Uh-huh.
with the final dish. And when you eat a bunch of crap the whole entire day,
Stop it.
it's always nice to have something to end with. I will say, we did have some shining jewels throughout the day. Shout out to France.
Yes.
Everything they had was perfect. But kind of disappointing with the overall food
Event.
festival. Yeah. The food could have been better. I like the idea, just the quality needed to be better. And the prices is not worth buying it individually unless you're going to get a whole lot of food and you utilize the food pass.
Yes. So I tallied up what we ate today, and it goes to 178
We
for
ate
all 15 things we tried.
$178 worth of food, which again, quality and quantity doesn't really add up. But we ended up buying the pass for $85. So we got our money's worth and then some,
Yes.
almost by $100,
hmm
just a little short of $100.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Overall, great day here at SeaWorld. Definitely can't wait to come back again. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want to go on Atlantis. It was closed today. That jellyfish experience will be opening March 15th.
Yes.
Definitely want to check that out. Also, Abby and I want to swim with the dolphins. We want to do the dolphin experience as
Yes.
well. And again, just having a great day here at SeaWorld is always nice. It's definitely not like a go-to park like all the time for us anyway. But once in a while, do something new, get a different atmosphere, different perspective, and that's what we could always just hope for. And I have to say, today was very successful. I had a great time. And did you have a great time?
I had a great time. The food was, for the most part, underwhelming. Operations also, just because some people didn't seem like they knew what they were doing. But the concept's nice. They do divide it into like regions, and then they have about 5 different stages. So if you want to see that type of music or performance that goes along with the food, then that's the good part about it, because you're not just running around everywhere. But it was a good day.
Yeah, very good day.
Mhm.
And as I always say in Italiano fashion, I know we're not at Disney, we're at SeaWorld, but let me see if I can come up with something on the fly here. Um, Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep those flippers flipping. Italiano